Hi there, I'm Rachel Jackson. I am an aromatherapy educator and I teach Wisdom of the Earth's Level 1 aromatherapy certification courses, both in person and virtually. I have a little studio here in Camp Verde, Arizona, where I teach in person classes and I also teach virtually. And I wanted to take a moment here to introduce myself to you and share a little bit more about what I offer. I have a business called Yum Healing Arts, and Yum is the seed sound for the heart chakra. So, a very heart based business, but it also stands for yoga, aromatherapy, and massage. So, I'm also a yoga instructor and a massage therapist, and I discovered aromatherapy really in my teens. I was drawn towards anything that smelled beautiful and just diving into whatever books I could read or whatever I could learn about aromatherapy at that time, even. And it wasn't until um, about 17 years ago that I discovered Wisdom of the Earth and visiting their oil bar and smelling their essential oils just blew me away. And I just kept getting drawn in and drawn in and drawn in. And it just had such a profound effect on me that I was drawn to incorporate it into my other practices, whether it's yoga or whether massage. I just found that it was really supportive to any kind of healing work. And that's really at the core of what I offer and what I am interested in. I am at the very core of who I am. I'm very interested in plants. I orient my whole life around having direct relationship with plants and trees, whether in my garden or in nature. That's a really big part of who I am and what's important to me and what helps me maintain my well-being. And also spiritual evolution or self-evolution, you could say, whatever it looks like for you. That's really at the core of what I am interested in when I am working with clients or students. And really, from a very foundational level, aromatherapy is a, is one way that can enhance those practices. The fastest way to become present in your body is to engage the senses. And nothing can change, nothing can heal or transform unless you are present and grounded in your body. It's not going to happen up here. You have to be down here in your body, completely present and engaged. And there's no faster way to engage yourself or become more present than engaging your senses. And sense of smell is one of those. Now, the other aspect to aromatherapy and the way that I have found it to be super valuable and supercharging to your spiritual journey or your self transformation, however you're working with that, is that your sense of smell, your olfactory system, is right there next to your limbic system. It's tied into your emotions, it affects how you feel. It is also tied into your memory. And I think some research that I was reading recently said that your sense of smell improves memory recall by 75%. So it's more effective than any of your other senses when it comes to remembering something. And I am more interested in like not necessarily memorizing, texts from a book or something like that. For me, it's in those moments when I am in my spiritual practice, whether it's yoga, whether it's meditation, mantra, yoga nidra, gardening, or whether I'm going to my therapist and working on that level. those insights that come in, those lessons that I'm learning at that time, they can get really slippery. And when you use an essential oil, it can help you retain and remember and help those lessons and those important pieces of your journey land a little bit more so that you can embody your true self a little bit more. And that has been so profound for me, not just the essential oil just lifting your vibration and guiding and protecting you, but also helping you remember who you are, like at the core of like how you thrive in your most natural state of who you are and the gifts that you have to share and the unique way that you're meant to share them that's natural to you. That is a beautiful thing when you can remember those pieces and put them into play through engaging the senses and remaining present and grounded and engaged. And that is just so beautiful, such a beautiful part of the process for me. And it's been really encouraging and inspiring and so near and dear to my heart to watch the students that have come through and worked with the oils just be so shifted both immediately in that moment by grounding them in, but also over time as they continue with whatever practices they're working with and continue to work with the plants and the trees and the essential oils to help those pieces land and integrate more and more and more. So I hope this video helps give you a little bit more of some insight into what I offer. And if you're interested, you can visit my website or my YouTube channel at Yum Healing Arts. And just remember that you are a gift.